Well, hello there, people in the internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome to part, I believe, 19 of my Rome 2 tutorial Let's Play campaign series as the Kingdom of Macedon. In the previous episodes, we waged war against, what were they called? Armenia. We had already kicked Armenia out of Armenia, if that makes sense, and we were chasing them down here, and they are dead now because they've been attacked by, I basically asked every single country to attack them. And afterwards I have taken the province of Arabia Magna entirely by taking out two other minor factions. So it looks like Saba is having a little look over here. But shouldn't really be worried about them, because... Do you hate me or not? They like my expansionism and my treaties with Parthia, but that's it. How about the trade agreement?
Welcome, friend. Welcome. Come, sit. Enjoy the pleasures of my home.
There we go.
We have good read.
That will make sure that they won't attack me very quickly. Alright, so our task for today is to start our war against the Seleucid Empire, actually. So that's going to be interesting. Unfortunately, the Seleucid Empire likes me now, because we war together with Armenia, and they like that very much. As you can see, plus 73 for military actions against Armenia. And of course, we still have a bunch of treaties together, but... yeah, essentially everybody likes me around here. Or is indifferent. There's nobody that hates me, because I've killed them all. And Media Anthropatane is a bit meh. But whatever. Yeah, as you can see, there are a lot of happy people, but all the happy people are gonna die. Yeah, and by the way, the way I'm going to declare war, I'm not going to declare war on the Seleucids. I'm going to declare war on Sardis. Because Sardis is a satrapy of the Seleucids, and in theory the Seleucids should join in then. And if they don't, then I'll just take out Sardis, and then I'll declare war on the Seleucids later. So I need to get all my armies in position, because the turn that I declare war, I want to, like, have a whole bunch of units all over the place, so that I can, like, launch multiple attacks from multiple flanks. So this guy needs to stay in Gera a little bit, because we just now conquered it, so we need to, of course, make sure that the public order stays alright. This guy can move, I guess, here. And then you can move to Pella. This guy is in position to take Palmyra. This guy is in position to take Antioch. This guy can take out Tarsus. And this guy can take out Iconium. You can take out Pessinus. And you can take out Ephesus. That's going to be the most difficult one, because there's an army there. Actually, I don't know whether there is an army here or not. Also, I finally disabled that weird slave trader mod, so I can actually properly build slave markets around the place now, so, and they actually are providing money and stuff. So yeah, yeah, I don't know, you can, yeah, I was about to say, you can go to Petra to see how well defended. Okay, that's not defended at all. Yeah. What if I put you here? This is the king. Maybe when you are... maybe you can reach Jerusalem then. And then this guy can possibly reach Petra. Yeah, but we have to be careful, because the Seleucids own Hatra. They conquered that from the Parthians. And they're sending this army around. Yeah, as you can see, they're walking through the desert a lot, and that's not smart. Because they can't... they get attrition. The Parthians don't get attrition because they're a desert faction, I believe. Well, they're not a desert faction, they're an eastern faction, but they have the desert faction trait, which means that they can walk through desert without taking attrition all the time. But the Seleucids don't have that trait, but yet they're still wandering through the desert as if they do. Okay, no, never mind. Apparently the Parthians also suffer attrition. In that case, it's only desert nomadic tribes that have that. Oh, someone died. That's not good. Poseidon's chosen. Oh, that's not that much of a big deal. That's just from the Greek family. So just randomly hire one guy here, and then that should be fine. Yeah, from the Greek families. Oh, what? I selected something that could be upgraded. Oh, here I've researched. Oh, I can research this, build this now, so I get a better library. Yeah, don't upgrade the skirmisher camp because there's no point in doing that at all. Oh, they've moved the army out of Ephesus. Yeah, I also put this fleet here just in case Sardis decides to attack Rhodes with their fleet. At least I've got this fleet here. Oh, look at that, the king is over there. Oh, it looks like the Seleucids are suffering from some food issues. Apparently they don't have enough food around their faction. Yeah, the Parthians really should take that back. Because now I have to kind of like be aware that they don't capture Edessa and stuff. Because there has to be an army there, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to capture it. Alright, can you maybe go here and check it out? I mean, you're not a spy, you're a dignitary, but still. Where are all my spies anyway? Oh, you're standing there doing nothing. Okay, in that case you can go this way. Yeah, you're keeping an eye on that, that's good. And then you're also not doing anything over there, so you can also come this way. So they've moved a bunch of armies in Petra. This guy and this guy. And they're busy training up. Oh, and they've lost this one to the Kush again. Ptolemais Theron. Mero is their capital, apparently. And Axum is just chilling back here. Trying to not be involved in anything. But yeah, these guys over here have a food issue, but these guys don't have a food issue. Apparently there is enough food. Yeah, there's enough food in Petra. Yeah, there's -3 food in Syria. So that's very poorly managed from the Seleucids. No, they do have like a couple things that provide food and stuff, so I don't know. But anyway, they're not really managing it very well in Syria, at least, by the looks of it. Alright, how is my how are the politics and stuff? Okay, we're very close to the next level of Imperium, which allows me to get more armies. Fucking Egyptian families. What do they even have? I haven't even checked. +2 loyalty for every province that brings more than 5,000 wealth. Okay. +2 loyalty for each faction with which you have established diplomatic treaties, up to 10. +1 loyalty for each province where the player's culture is dominant. Okay, well these guys are very... Whoa, okay, these guys are very close to becoming angry. After yeah, just -25 just from difficulty rating. That's just so much bullshit. There we go. Political actions +10. Okay, so I've secured loyalty for those guys. What do they have? They hate Easterners. -2 loyalty for each Eastern faction with which you have established diplomatic treaties. -4. So I've got 2 treaties with 2 Eastern factions. They like Greeks +2 loyalty for each faction with which you have established diplomatic treaties. And -10 loyalty for every level of taxes above average. Well, I don't have that. Yeah, these guys are very annoying to hate Romans. -2 loyalty for each diplomatic treaty with Roman factions. There's only one Roman faction and they're dead. So that's a lot easier. But that would replace populist, which doesn't matter because I'm not bothered by populist either. It's just that these two are a bit strange. Well, yeah, +2 loyalty for each Greek faction with which you have established. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It already says +10 for like Greeks. I was about to say I've got 4 Greek client states, so that's ridiculous that they're not. Yeah, the annoying thing is the hates Easterners thing. Because I have a little bit, I have some treaties going on with Parthia so that they don't backstab me. And they hate that, because they're fucking pathetic assholes.
Perhaps.
No, I am going to kill you, even though you don't know that yet. You see, that's the annoying part. They're just sending all their... Because we got military access, they can just wander through my stuff. Which is alright, but not when we are at war with each other. Trade gains, some sort of general. Minus 15 morale for all units during battle in foreign territory. Minus 3 authority. Okay, well, of course my unit, my generals from my family get the worst trades imaginable, obviously. Now, these are also very quick to research, so we'll just research those. And, okay. There are a bunch of them that are pretty quick to research, so let's clean up all the easy to research stuff, and then we will and then we've got that going, you know. Yeah, you see, this is the issue here. Oh, what we could also do, we can move you in here. Then we won't be able to take... You can take Petra now. Yes, you can. How will you go there? Yeah, along the roads. Very good. Okay. Then this guy is standing here. Because they're all in force march, so I can ambush them all. Okay, okay, hang on a minute. Let's save here. Because this could be actually a very good opportunity to attack. Because everybody is in position over here. This guy's just... can take that. So, okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to declare war on Sardis. And then, of course, since they're a satrapy of the Seleucids are going to join in. What we're going to do then is this guy's going to take Ephesus. This guy's going to take Pesinius. This guy is going to take Iconium. It's going to be a tough fight, but he should be able to do that. This guy's going to take Tarsus. This guy's going to take Antioch. Should also be a tough fight, but doable. This guy will ambush him and then take Palmyra. This guy will take Petra, and this guy will ambush these two. And then this guy is just sitting here. In theory, these guys shouldn't join because they're a military ally to the Seleucids, but they're not, you know. The Seleucids declare war themselves, so they won't join in because... just the way it works, they won't join in with the Seleucids just yet. I will kill them eventually, but... they won't join in just yet. Okay, that's safe because this might just be the very best opportunity to do this. I almost pressed enter by accident. Okay.
Athena give you wisdom so that you may speak well and persuade me of your cause. Be welcome.
As you can see, I'm declaring war on Sardis, and the only allies that they have got are the Seleucids and not the Nabatea, even though the Nabatea are allied with the Seleucids. The Nabatea won't join in. So if we can safely declare war on them, because we have no treaties going on. They just like me because we were at war with the same person, but other than that, I'm completely safe to do this. And then the Seleucids will... Whoa!
By Athena's perfect backside, I am invigorated.
Okay, wow, that is weird. The Seleucids didn't join in against them. The Seleucids like me more than they like Sardis. That's very odd. Okay, well in that case I can take Sardis' territory. Okay, just fucking straight up lose Thessalian Lancers. That's also ridiculous. This is all Greek, so I can just occupy. And there we go, that's the king of Sardis dead. Imperium. Oh wow, it looks like they didn't even have any money to build this up. Okay, this can be destroyed. Fishing ports, build this up, build that up. We need... this can be outskirts. No. This, I'll build a temple here. And then... do we have slaves here or not? Barely. We don't really need an amphitheatron. So just do a library? Yeah, we'll just do a library. So Agamemnon's pride has taken Ephesus. You should be in the clear to take this. Yes, you are. This is very easy, just conquer. But yeah, the Seleucids just didn't want to join in. Okay, that's a bit odd, but... Alright, I'll accept this. Oh, in that case, we can build outskirts here. We'll change this to a sacred grove. Yeah, this should, in theory, provide enough food. Yeah, we're going to demolish this, and we're going to build something else here, so... Oh, we can still do a temple then to Poseidon, that will give even more food. And then we can ambush him, without the other guys interfering. And this is the new king. Okay, we'll fight this one manually. If you look at this plane, it's kind of hard to imagine how on earth they would not spot my ambush, but whatever. Companions of Kerberos. Alright, so... Oh, these guys don't even have any deployables. Oh, that's fine. Here we go. And then the archers. We have to be careful of their missile units. Because they have a bunch of skirmishers. Yeah. Go guard modes. Should be able to just fire at anything.
It may be beneath my dignity to say this, but gods above, our foes are simpletons and bumpkins. Truly, the enemy have emptied many villages of their idiots and sent them to die at our hands.
Alright. Have to take care of their... oh shit, I forgot to move my citizen cavalry. Okay, we can take out the general. Oh, he's got companions as well. Yeah, my pikemen are like a lot better than theirs, so that should be fine. Oh, okay. General wants to play. Okay, go. Because, yeah, I was about to say, the companions will destroy you if you're not careful. Oh my god, hang on. There. Apologies. I still have to fix that. Fucking Windows giving me messages and stuff.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, go. Dude, I said go! Oh my god, listen! Fucking morons. If an issue in... it's called an order, it's not called a suggestion. Oh, that's the other citizen cavalry, okay.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, archers. Okay, bring this guy in here, because maybe I can trigger the general to attack there. Archers, hold. Fire. There we go. Lost a bunch of the Thessalians and a bunch of these guys because of the fucking skirmishers, but it worked.
The enemy general is...
And there we go. That's what I just wanted to hear. Yeah, most of our casualties probably... Yeah, I was about to say, look at that, 89, just one skirmisher guy. And then the Hillman guy's got 51, probably because he threw some spears beforehand, but whatever. And also because of the bullshit difficulty rating, where Levy fucking pikemen are, and regular pikemen are somehow able to fight pike to pike with my guys, which are a lot better, but they're still able to win for some reason. Just because they get like massive buffs, because I put it on very hard difficulty. Alright, murder this guy, or whatever's left. And then you should be free to do this. And then his remaining army is that this guy is dead. You can occupy it. There we go. And now I fully own another province. This will be to Ares. This can be destroyed. Oh, we can convert. Nah, let's just destroy that. Just do a farm. Yeah, you see, we were -1 around here, so we need an extra farm. Yeah, and you lost one of these, so get them back. Alright, what were the messages? World of Wonder. Oh, I've captured the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Province under control, settlement captured. Province under control, settlement captured. Yeah, I have 2 wonders actually. I've got the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, and I also have... Oh, that's Colossal Roads. Oh, where the hell is the Temple of Artemis? I don't even have the Temple of Artemis in Ephesus. Because that was also a wonder of the world, but apparently it's not here. It's a bit weird. Well, I can't build a temple to Artemis myself, because I can only build temples to fucking Athena and stuff, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'll build a temple to Athena and Ephesus then as a replacement, because I'm destroying this thing. Alright, so there we go. I've completely secured 2 provinces by taking all of those units from Sardis. So even though the Seleucids didn't join in, it worked out in my favor anyway. And this allows me to do the same thing with the Seleucids, but then capture more of them, because otherwise I would have to use all those armies to capture Sardis' stuff, and now I can use all those armies to capture Seleucid stuff. Okay, also I'm going to train a new army, because this guy's from the entire dynasty. Yeah, companions, indeed. There we go. There he is, his nightmare. Perfect. Anyway, yeah, I can't really declare war on the Seleucids. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of skills. Can't really declare war on the Seleucids because then I'll lose trustworthiness and shit, and then everybody's gonna be like, ugh! And then it's not gonna be good. Sons of Ares. Oh yeah, that was their first battle. Wine jar of Dionysus. Oh, I can issue another... Oh yeah, of course. I can issue another edict. Okay, hang on. Let's take a look. Which is my... Okay, yeah. Macedonia is my richest province. And it's got tax harvesting. This guy's got tax harvesting. We can build this up, by the way. And then apparently Pannonia is my richest settlement, so we'll do text harvesting here now as well. So there we go, we own a whole bunch of provinces fully now. We're missing, yeah, the 2 provinces that we own partially, and that is just this one in Dura and that one, Edessa. Because I had to fucking go that way, because Armenia conquered that. Alright, there we go, end of the turn. But yeah, by the way, if you don't know what I was referring to with Darius' nightmare. Darius was the king of Persia, while Alexander the Great conquered Persia. And yeah, well, essentially that army is his nightmare. And Darius suffered a very unfortunate fate after he lost, I believe, 2 battles against Alexander. He lost the first one at Issus, which is roughly where Antioch is right now. Because he had previously sent generals of just Persian and even Greek generals that were just mercenaries fighting for the Persians. He sent all of those generals to take out Alexander, and Alexander defeated them all. So eventually Darius was like, alright, fine, I'll do it myself. So Darius raised a huge ass army, and then he moved over towards, from his capital, which is, hang on a minute, edict issued, units trained. Horn of Demeter. Okay. Anyway, so Darius raised an army from Persepolis, which used to be the capital of the Persians. And that was the old capital. I believe in my Empire Total War campaign, Persepolis was also still the capital of Persia. Because I played the campaign as Persia in my Empire Total War, on my channel. So you should check it out. It's in the description and stuff. But he raised an army there, and he just moved over here. And then Alexander was around here somewhere. And, oh, I don't see the river, but there should be a river around here somewhere. And Alexander walked here, and then Darius was like, oh, right, well, you know what we'll do? We'll just go behind the mountains and go behind him and cut his line of supply off, and then he has to, like, then he's out of supplies. So, Alexander had to turn around and face him, and then they fought him along the banks of the river Isus, which is around here somewhere. Isus. I-S-S-U-S. And Alexander won, and Darius lost. So Darius ran away. And then Alexander went on and conquered Egypt and all that stuff. And then eventually Alexander wanted to move on to the capital, Persepolis, over there. But Darius came back with even a larger army, which supposedly had over 1 million soldiers in it, drawn from every single possible angle of the Persian Empire. And they fought them at Gaugamela, and I can't really remember where Gaugamela is. I thought it was around here somewhere, near Babylon. Yeah, I believe it was around here somewhere, because Babylon is here, and I believe they fought him around here somewhere. I believe Gaugamela is around here. Gaugamela is like an extremely small, tiny town, but right next to Gaugamela was like a huge flat area of desert, and that was perfect for the Macedonian, for the Persian army, because the Persian army, the problem with the Battle of Issus was that it was the terrain wasn't suitable for the Persian army. So therefore Darius chose Gaugamela as, wow, voice crack. Darius chose Gaugamela as the site for the battle, because the terrain suited the Persian army very much. They had chariots, they had elephants, they had archers, they had a lot of heavy cavalry from Bactria and Syria, and Scythia, I mean. And a bunch of pikemen, immortals. They had everything. And Alexander was usually outnumbered. But yet Alexander won the battle by routing Darius right at the beginning of the battle. And then the rest of his army was like, well, if our king's gone, why the hell are we still here fighting? And then they left. And then Darius ran away again. As I said, he ran into the mountains around here and he tried to raise another army, but his advisors were pretty sick of him and he was murdered and left for dead on the side of the road, and he died there. So Darius didn't fare very well against Alexander. But anyway, history of Alexander over now. We still have to find a way to declare war on the Seleucids, because I still need to conquer them. Even though it was a pretty nice... it has gone very nicely, destroying Sardis right now. But yeah, I said we need more We need the Seleucid territory. Oh, since we are at war with Sardis, and yeah, as you can see, Sardis is still alive, I'll just ask Athens and shit to join me again.
We Greeks are...
Just so that we can be better friends.
Give you wisdom so that you may speak. We Greeks...
And Sardis is extremely...
The blessing of the Olympians upon you. What?
Weak right now, so...
I must I give you welcome. Let Zeus and all the gods. I must accept.
There we go. And I'll also ask my newest faction, client state, I mean.
All praise to...
There we go, so that my other client state should like him more. Yeah, Chimeria hates them because they've been trespassing them a lot, but yeah, they should sort that out amongst themselves. I'm not gonna fucking go over there and tell them what to do. Anyway, so I fully conquered Asia and Galatia Cappadocia now, so that is a good, so it was a good outcome. The annoying thing is that the Seleucids didn't join in. I was kind of afraid that they wouldn't, just because our relation with the Seleucids is very good right now. See, they still like Parthia they still like Sardis very much. Sardis, yeah, Sardis likes them so incredibly much that even though they have been abandoned by the Seleucids, Sardis is like, yeah, I still like you guys. Seleucids completely backstab them. They're still like, yeah, they're pretty nice guys. And they like them as well. It's just -4 for the war with Macedon. See, they hate Sardis because they're at war with me, even though I declared war on them. That's how much they like me. So that's also the reason why they refused to join Sardis. And also because Sardis was extremely weak and I was pretty strong, and they probably didn't really want to go to war with me. Okay, in that case, the next task to provoke the Seleucids to attack me is to attack the Nabatea, because the Nabatea are a military ally of the Seleucids. So that would be our next task, to declare war on the Nabatea, and then that may provoke the Seleucids. Or not. Let's hope that it does, but maybe not. But let's hope that it does. Yeah, you can also go over here. This is the king. Because you don't need to stand near Petra anymore, because Seleucids aren't attacking us just yet. Oh, actually, yeah, of course you need to stand there, because otherwise you need to be there just in if they decide to join the war on the side of Nabatea. Although I kind of doubt it, but you have to be there just in case. It's also perfect, though. I mean, look at how many armies they're sending over to take out the Parthians. So it's perfect time to attack. Alright, let's actually break a treaty with them. Oh, whoopsie daisy.
Greetings, friend.
Military access. There we go.
As you wish.
I can end the military access with you, so that these armies will have to... They'll probably speed run over towards Seleucia, and that's perfect because they're taking attrition. They're extremely weak and stuff, so they'll just die by the hands of the Parthians. And then we're going to declare war on the Nabatea, and then hopefully that will be enough. Can you go... Yeah, I was about to say these mountains are probably going to be in the way. Yeah, the only reason... You can only go here if you trespass through Saba's territory. So we're going to have to ask for military access, because I don't want Saba to be mad at me.
Speak, my friend, and burden yourself of diplomacy, and let us find agreement here.
There we go. I'll pay you money so that I can move my troops through your lands. I will again eventually backstab you, but you don't need to know that just yet. Also, looks like the Seleucids are struggling a lot down there in the south of Egypt with the Kush. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that you were still doing that, but okay. Yeah, as I said, the Seleucids are speedrunning out of my territory right now because we ended our military access. This is also good because the Seleucids then can't reinforce all of their armies on the other side of my territory. All the armies that they've got over there, which are at least three that I've seen so far, they're stuck there because they can't go back to Antioch.
There is much to do.
Because, of course, I cancelled the military access. Oh, look at that. The Veneti have been conquered by Liguria. And the child dies. And the child is born. Nicanor. Faction encountered Liguria. Sardis is destroyed. Very good. Yeah, Nicanor. The name sounds very familiar, Nicanor. Oh, okay. They're friends with Liguria. Okay. Are they at war with... Oh, they're at war with them. Okay, so they captured that, and then these guys captured that back. That makes a lot of sense. How do you guys like me? Like me, 25% expansionism. And they don't like the culture. So they're neutral, but like positive neutral towards me. I guess the expansionism is not really that they like me for it. It's just that they're afraid of me. So that they like, you know, they kind of like will agree more to my stuff just because I'm so incredibly strong and large and powerful. Which is the same as strong, so I don't know why I said it separately. So yeah, all of the armies of the Seleucids over here are trapped now, so the Parthians should have a pretty easy time taking them down because they can't really replenish anywhere else other than Hatra. But yeah, I need to get this army in position. Yeah, we need to walk around because we can't wander through their lands. We can't stand there either because that will take attrition. So you will need to move here and then you can attack that settlement from the other side. Okay, where the hell... Oh yeah, my other spy was here. You can start making your way over here. Okay, you can actually have a little look at Tyros. Yeah, you see dyes. I knew that they had dyes. Why the hell isn't dye listed as a tradable resource anymore then? That's a bit strange. See, I knew for a fact that one had died because of course I've played the Seleucids before, so... Oh yeah, I can also finally get olive oil once I capture Jerusalem. Alright, let's save it here. Alright, so what do they even have? Arabian cavalry. Ooh, they have a pretty large amount of melee attack. Oh, never mind. My citizen cavalry actually has one more melee attack than they do. Well, that might also be because of the upgrades, but whatever. So they've got a lot of cavalry and a bunch of skirmishers, so it should be a pretty easy army to take out, especially inside a settlement. Okay, so they'll take... Oh, you can force march. They're not... Nobody's at war with us over there, so that's no problem at all. Okay, so this is what Saba has at the moment. This is the king, and then the other... this is the one army that we saw at the border, very briefly looking at us. Ridiculous, by the way, that they only own 2 settlements and are able to afford 4 full-stack armies. But the cheating AI, besides the point of the cheating AI, we have to be careful about the stuff. Also seems to have managed the food issue over here. Okay, you can go here, and then this guy, girl, whatever, you can go over here because it needs a bit more intel around there later. Is there anything here? There should be at least one more army here over there. Yep, there it is. It's not full strength though. It has slingers. Desert levy, Nabatean swordsman. Okay, not too bad. Oh yeah, I forgot. The king needs to move back there, so that just in case the Seleucids join in, he can strike at Petra. Okay, now the Seleucids are just trespassing me.
Your merchants are renowned as skilled and honorable traders. They would be made welcome in our markets.
No, because the war with you is not going to be very far away after I defeat the Seleucids, so...
Your people
Oh, they even offer me money. That's interesting. I would have accepted, but...
A token.
Don't need military access with you.
There is much to be said.
Don't need a defensive alliance with you. Are they like allied, Saba and Mascats, or not? Civil, because we're going to do a lot of civil research soon. Increase in rank, general, admiral. Okay, very good. Built a bunch of things, and then the Seleucids trespassed me. So it's actually pretty good that they're doing that, because that whittles down our relationship. Okay, no, they don't. They're not allies, but they're not. But they have some treaties going on with each other. Why do you hate the Seleucids? Trespasses against Macedon, military access against Parthia, broken treaties with Macedon. Even though I broke the treaties with the Seleucids, but whatever. War with Parthia, war with Area, military actions against Area. Like the expansionism a little bit. Like the culture, interestingly enough. Same with me. No. What? They like the culture of the Seleucids +2, and they hate culture with me -10. We have the exact same culture. We have the exact same culture, Saba. What the hell are you talking about? Alright, well, whatever. But they don't really seem to understand that's their problem. Anyway, my guy over here is in position. So he can attack next turn. This guy can attack Hegra, and then, yeah, you're in position just in case Petra needs to fall. You can take on Side, and then we need you. Oh yeah, you leveled up as well. But yeah, you need to be in near Tarsus, because you need to be able to assault Tarsus if need be. Yeah, you can start making your way over here. You don't need to be in Ephesus anymore. Also, we could start bringing some of the fleet, a bunch of the ships from the fleet over here, because we don't need the fleets over there, because the war's not going to be over there. The war's going to be around here. Okay, so next turn you'll be able to hit Tarsus, and this guy can hit Antioch. That guy can hit Side. This guy can hit Palmyra. One more turn until Darius' nightmare is finished. Oh, this guy can even help out in Antioch if that one army in there is too powerful. Right, save it up. And then in the next turn we're going to declare war on the Labatia and see how the Seleucids deal with that. Oh yeah, I've just remembered where I oh, hang on. Reformed pirates. And you can get yeah, you can get a one-eyed veteran and a wooden sword. There we go. But yeah, I just now remembered where I heard the name Nicanor before. One of those don't need deceased. Okay, this guy finally has enough gravitas to get married, so let's do that. A drunken wife. -3 authority, -1 gravitas. Oh, that sucks. Can you divorce yet or not? He assassinates his own wife. Okay, very good. Alright, so you need to wait till you get some more gravitas. Then you preferably choose a better wife this time. Yeah, there's Nicanor. Wow. I married her off to this guy, and then she's been providing like non-stop children for me the whole time. Yeah, but I just have remembered why I've heard the name Nicanor before. Nicanor was one of the generals from the Macedonian king Philip V during the Macedonian wars against the Romans. especially during the Second Macedonian War, where the Romans defeated the Macedonians at the Battle of Cynocephalae, which is an amazing, is by far my favorite historical battle. If you don't know anything about it, I suggest you look it up. Battle of Cynocephalae, 197 BC. Look it up, it is very interesting, because it's basically a fight between old and new. A fight between the old Macedonian ways of warfare versus the new Roman ways of warfare. It's very interesting to see how they both approach the battle and how they both do that and stuff. But yeah, during that battle, Philip V commanded the king of Macedon. Philip V commanded the Macedonian army, and Nicanor was one of his best generals, and he commanded, I believe, the left flank of his army. And the Romans used Nicanor's incompetence to win the battle. Well, it wasn't really Nicanor's incompetence, it was mostly... It was just a combination of various things. The battle started very, very interestingly as well, because the battle started completely accidentally, because there was a whole bunch of fog, so they couldn't see, and all of a sudden, the scouts of the Macedonians bumped into the scouts of the Romans, and they both got scared, and they just started to attack each other. And then both commanders, from the Romans and from the Macedonians, were like, oh shit, we have to get ready for battle, apparently. Which is amazing. So it's completely accidental that battle happens, but that's what really shows why the Romans were so superior, because they were able to get organized so incredibly quickly that the Macedonians were still busy forming up and the Romans were already ready. So then Philip V attacked with his right flank into the Roman left flank, and he left Nicanor with his left flank alone. He left them behind because Nicanor was still forming up, and the Roman right flank was already ready, and they saw that the Macedonian left flank was still busy forming up, so the Romans sent their flank out to attack them with elephants, because the Romans had elephants that they brought from Carthage, I believe, because the Romans had just won the Second Punic War. And they destroyed Nicanor and his left flank, and then they turned around and then they attacked Philip's flank in the rear, and then the Macedonians just routed. So that's a brief description, but it's very interesting to look it up in detail, so I highly suggest you look it up. The Battle of Cynocephalae, 197 BC. Rome versus Macedon. Old versus new. New versus old, rather, because it said Rome versus Macedon. Anyway, since I've just been rambling again, I'm just going to end off the episode here. In the next episode, we're going to declare war on the Nabatea, and hope that the Seleucids are going to join in this time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Click the like button beneath if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Roman army so you never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button up here over the left of here, or the subscribe button underneath the video. So the Romans Ave.